Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wired Life radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the inherent problem in today's wired life, which I would call computer use-induced health conditions. Okay, this is the number one health issue for the 21st century, and my name is Adetitu Ijoshi. I'm talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township in New Jersey, here in the United States. I'm a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wired life. I help people to understand the wired life, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and or computerized devices, such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. We will be continuing where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I would first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to help keep us focused, okay? First off, all of us work for a living, either for others or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wild life we are all living, its effect on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wired life. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker comes to rescue us from what we've unleashed upon ourselves. Okay? Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife, and just as we have to learn to use the knife in such a way that we're in the driver's seat all the time, so we must do with the computer. As losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature, and indeed destroying ourselves, and trying to fix everything, is a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problem. Consequently, on these shows, I will be giving the audience an understanding of various aspects of the wired life and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided for us in nature by our maker. Last week, we concluded our digression from our discussions about the effect of computer use on technology professionals. 2 weeks ago, we digressed. We hailed the news about the manufacturers of Google Glass deciding to stop manufacturing the device. And then we went on to worry about Microsoft and other companies that are still bent on developing wearable computers. We said that the Microsoft HoloLens is just as bad as Google Glass, and that the argument that it will only be worn for a few hours is flawed, as it is not the length of time of wear that is the issue, but the proximity of the device to the face, and therefore it's impossible to make wearable computers safe. Last week we concluded this digression, which we started 2 weeks ago, with our discussion about a recent report in the news about a jobless man in Asia who died after continuously playing a video game without a break for 5 days. In discussing that, we learned about some of the health effects of video games. We learned that his heart was overwhelmed by the constant overload of toxic electrical current, that is, toxic uncontrolled light, leading to compromise and depletion of essential biochemicals and other resources. And that shut down his system, as if a bolt of lightning had struck him. I also referred us to our book, to my book, sorry. I also referred us to my book, The Health Effects of Computer Games by Adetitu Joshi, for more information. That's where we ended our discussion last week. And we said that today we would go back to our discussion about the health effects of computer use on the job, on the job of an IT auditor. That's what we said we will start to discuss today. As an IT auditor myself, this is personal, and I will be bringing in my personal experience into the discussion. The job of an IT auditor is very intense, involving constant deadlines that have to be met, whether you are a team member, a manager, or a consultant. Because IT auditors are tasked with confirming the effectiveness, efficiency, and accuracy of systems to ensure that the output of financial records that come forth from the system, whether it's production or whether it's financial records or something else, reflects the company's activities. Many are secretly feared by other employees because of that. Because other employees may feel that their jobs are impacted by the opinions of the IT auditor, and so they're scared of them. This puts enormous burden and pressure on the auditor, in addition to the toxicity of the computer use environment that he or she faces. And this issue also results, this issue of the emotional pressure coupled with this toxicity, results in a high turnover rate in the profession. You know, as people who feel threatened seek the ouster of IT auditors, and many of the other employees try to hide incriminating evidence to prevent the auditor from doing a good job, so the auditor can easily get frustrated. Okay, this is where we're going to end our discussion today. This is just the beginning, and this is where we're going to end. Next week we'll talk more about this. I don't want us to get overwhelmed. Okay, to learn more, get a hold of the various books I have written about computer use induced health conditions, including the book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way. That is the best place to start, actually. My book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way by Adetitu Joshi. I have actually written 15 books so far on this topic, and I am on my 16th. And as I keep on saying every week, that 16th book will be finished. It may take time, but it will definitely be finished. Lessons I Learned the Hard Way is a must-have 300-page guidebook for all computer users. The 15 books I have written so far are all available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. Also visit my website www.foodsthathealdaily.com. That name is a combination of 4 words. The word foods, F-O-O-D-S, that, T-H-A-T, the, T-H-E, no, sorry, let me go over that again. The word foods, F-O-O-D-S, that, T-H-A-T, heal, H-E-A-L, daily, D-A-I-L-Y.com. That is F-O-O-D-S, T-H-A-T, HEALDAILY.com, foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there, as well as purchase my books. There are 2 ways to shop on the website. You can click on the shop tab, on the menu tab, or you can click on the book gallery tab. The shop tab enables you to shop right on the website, while the book gallery provides a link for each book with our createspace.com e-store. We're now also on Facebook and have a Facebook store where you can direct your friends to. Also remember to follow us and like us on Facebook. While you're at my website, also visit my blog, leave your comments, and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I have actually written quite a number of them over time. I cannot overemphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes. Even if you have been around every week, we humans need to hear things many times before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take action concerning it. I have other websites such as www.wiredlifesolutions.com. This is the second website that is now completed. All the pages are done, the shop page, everything is okay now. Remember, I have been telling you that this website was in progress. I would soon be completed. Now it is completed. You can go there. You can send your people there. It can let me spell that to you. It's 3 words. The word wired, WIRED, life, LIFE, solutions, SOLUTIONS.com, wiredlifesolutions.com, WIREDLIFESOLUTIONS.com. Okay, I will give you the progress on some of the other websites. Some of my other websites are currently in the repair mode, such as www.computeragehealthrisk.com, and some are still in the development stage. I will keep on giving us an update about the various websites every week, as I promised. We also have a website for our publishing arm, because we actually self-publish our books. So the website is jointearspublishing.com. Meanwhile, you now have 2 websites to go to. Go to www.foods.healsdaily.com and www.wildlifesolutions.com for all your information. Come back next week. Remember to tune in and get your friends to tune in too. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wildlife and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by email at adetutuijoshi@gmail.com. That is my first and last name at gmail.com. adetutuijose@gmail.com. Or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. See you again next week. Meanwhile, share this podcast with all that you know in every way that you can. Share the YouTube link. Let it go viral. And let the media begin to talk about this issue. And let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. Remember, if you know anyone in the media, you can introduce me to them. I would be prepared to go anywhere to talk about this issue to help all of us. Okay, if you'd like me to come to your place of work, I'm ready to come and talk to everyone there. Thank you again for listening today, and good night.